Felicia?
Sorry, she's not here.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi.
Well, we're supposed to have a meeting with Scorpio now.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Scorpio. Felicia asked to borrow my car to go to the airport to pick up Mariah and go to Scorpio's house.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm afraid there's nothing more I can tell you.
Well, I'm a little early anyway. Just head over to the hospital and see Tony.
I hope he gets better.
I'm praying. I'll be back for the meeting.
Holly, wait till you see what my grandmother brought from the hacienda.
Oh, now, Felicia, it isn't really that good a picture of Mr. Slater.
A picture? Look, Holly, see. Slater and Hines are the same.
Yes. How on earth did you get this picture of him? There isn't a picture of Hines in Port Charles.
Well, it was purely accidental. I was trying to photograph one of our guests.
And Hines Slater just walked in front of the camera without knowing.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing he didn't know you took the... If he had tried to attack you and Laura at the hacienda, he's a dangerous man.
Yes. And dangerous men don't like having their picture taken.
Sean, I've got a question about that money that Hines stole.
Anything you want, Robert?
Where was it kept?
The safe?
Where?
There, inside the table.
Could I see it?
All right, but why?
I'd like to get a good set of Hines' fingerprints. My man's in Hines' office. I'll bring him through if that's all right.
Of course it's all right, Robert.
Sean, it isn't all right. What are we going to do?
Yeah, what do we do? The jewels are in there. You gave him the money. Now there are no fingerprints in the safe.
Look, if Slater's fingerprints are not in that safe, he's going to know you were lying when you said that he robbed it.
His fingerprints are not going to be in that safe.
So what are you going to do?
I have 2 seconds before that man comes back, and there's nothing I can do in 2 seconds.
There you go. Right there.
Notice how my old WSB buddy doesn't miss a trick, huh?
Well, could be evidence in court someday.
Hey, Robert, I've been doing some thinking. His fingerprints may not be in that safe. Now, if he does have a criminal record, he might have worn gloves.
Your guy's been pretty sloppy today.
No, please don't call him my guy. And what do you mean, anyway?
Well, if he was in such a hurry, he may not have worn gloves.
Possible.
Could you open the safe, mate?
Oh, sure. See if his prints are inside.
Also to see if he stole that money.
On the nose, Robert. Here we are. It's empty.
Completely cleaned out?
Scoured.
Looks like we have some good ones here, Commissioner.
Good. This will just take a moment or two, mate.
No problem, Robert.
Anything else there apart from cash?
No, we keep everything else in the bank. We only keep cash in the safe.
Only cash.
Securities?
No, nothing. Just cash.
Good.
Well, is that about it?
We've got it. It's right here, Commissioner.
Good. Well, as you said before, there may not be any prints at all if you use gloves.
I'd like to know as soon as possible, Robert.
As soon as I know something. Ready?
Yes, just a second here. Right.
Well, thank you. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Robert.
Mr. Commissioner?
Yeah.
Captain Ramsey's picking you up in his car to take you over to your place fast. We've got a new development.
Good.
Sean, what do you...
And there's going to be another new development around here if you don't talk, Morgan. What happened to that bag of jewels that was in the safe?
I don't know. Slater must have taken it.
Slater didn't have the combination.
Only you and Sean.
I didn't steal it. I was surprised as you were.
Oh, that's a very good acting job, Sam.
I'm telling you.
Well, you better come up with that bag of jewels. You better hand it over, or I might just break my rule about violence.
Oh, hi, Doc.
Hello, Frisco.
Oh. When did you take the bandage off?
This morning.
You look so different.
I know. I was just going to call Robert Scorpio.
About Tony? What's the story?
Well, I'm pleased to say that his condition is once again okay.
Okay. But I mean,
What does that mean, though? I mean...
Well, let me put it this way. From the examination this morning, it seems like the deterioration has stopped. Stopped the deterioration that was putting him into the deeper coma.
Uh-huh. So, what does that mean? I mean...
Well, he has been going steadily downhill. Now, since the examination this morning, things have changed.
So this means that at this point he could be improving, right?
Well, what it means, Frisco, is that the downward trend has stopped. Now, he is better, and of course, we don't know if he's going to continue to improve or not just yet.
I see. So just stay cool, right?
I would. Now, I do have some good news. We are going to release him from ICU. Now, Robert Scorpio, I know, wants to have a guard in each room with him.
Uh-huh.
If there's any room in maternity, we might hide him there.
Well, listen, you could put him in my apartment. There'd be no problem. Nobody get near him, I promise.
That's too soon, Frisco. Excuse me.
Would it be okay if I hung out for a while?
Sure.
Hey, Doc. Thanks, man.
My pleasure.
Tony. Looks like we're coming out of that nosedive, brother. We're coming out of it. The same deal's on, okay? Remember before? Okay, same thing. If you can hear me, Tony, or if you know that I'm here, just give my hand a squeeze. Just squeeze it. That's okay, brother. I'm gonna push you. I got something to tell you, Tony. We're getting closer to catching the guy that did this to you. And we're gonna catch him, Tony. I'm gonna catch him. I promise you.
I expect Robert will be here soon.
Oh, good.
Oh, boy. What a driver this guy's got. I got to be 10 years older than when I left this morning.
He's good.
Good to see you, love.
It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
You know what? You know what she's got here?
What?
I came across it as I was packing to get here.
Look.
Hines.
Well, also Slater.
What?
When I came across the picture, I knew that it would even be better than my trying to give a description of him to the police artist.
The real thing, Bert.
Yeah. If that's Slater, he is also Hines.
Slater didn't know that the picture was being taken by Mariah. It was an accident.
Just as well. Okay, listen, I want to talk to you, love, but listen, before that, let's get this to headquarters. I want to duplicate it and a copy sent to the New York police.
Right. Driver.
Bert, New York and the surrounding cities, all right?
I'm so glad to be able to help.
Really, I told you.
Felicia.
She had to go on to Kelly's to do some work, but she says she'll wait there for you for the meeting with Frisco.
Good. All right, I want to talk, Mariah, but before you answer any questions, think very carefully regarding this Slater Hines person.
Well, I do know that beneath that boyish charm, he is ruthless.
He's also a killer, and we're going to nail him.
Okay, I'm coming. Just a second. Who is it?
Open it up and see who it is.
Celia, just a second. I'll be right there. 1 minute. I'll be right there. 1 second. Just a second.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Would you mind if I came in?
No, I'm just kind of surprised when you left this morning. You were kind of angry.
Yes, I was.
Well, I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Oh, Jimmy Lee, I was wrong to be mad. I'm so sorry. Good Lord, Bach sent you to bed?
Well, listening to the symphony for the first time, it kind of made me tired.
I was wrong about that, too. I'm so sorry. We should have sneaked up on old Johann Sebastian Bach. I never should have sprung him on you right on your first session.
Well, I gotta admit, he did stretch me out.
Okay, so what classical composers have you heard of, Jimmy Lee? Because what I brought some other ones for you to listen to right here.
I can't think of any right off the top of my head, Celia.
Well, there's Debussy, there's Ravel.
Ravel, I've heard of that guy.
You have?
Yeah, there was this movie with this beautiful lady played that record for a guy. What was the name of that?
Bolero.
Bolero, that's right. Oh, this guy was madly in love with this woman. He chased her all the way down to Mexico. You won't... What are you laughing at?
Ew. Sex. Classical music. I can't believe that's why I'm crazy about you, but I guess that's it. It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, makes a lot of sense. Look, I got a great idea. But first I got to take a shower, see?
Fine, that's fine. Go ahead, take a shower, and then we will try Ravel.
No. Look, I want to go out. Let's go out and have some coffee, have something to eat.
But you have coffee here.
Yeah, but I'd like to go to a restaurant. You know, we'll go to a restaurant down the street. It's really nice.
All right, whatever.
Okay, good. I'll hurry.
Okay, no, you don't have to hurry. After your shower, then we'll discuss what to do.
Yeah, but I don't want you to wait around, you know?
I don't mind waiting, really, I don't.
Okay, fine. I'll rush.
You don't have to rush.
See, I tell you what, I'll go, shower, come back, then we'll rush, okay?
I don't understand
I'll be right
why,
back.
but all right. Why do we have to rush? I know why. Well, maybe I asked for this.
Listen to me, Sean. If I had stolen the bag of jewels, would I be fool enough to stick around until I got nailed for it?
You're cool enough, Sam. You might do exactly that.
No. I stand to make a fortune from the treasure. I wouldn't risk it for just a handful of the stuff.
There's something there, Sean. Yeah, he's a crook, but he's not a petty thief.
That's right. I'm a big thief.
Well, Sora didn't know the combination, and Slater didn't know the combination, so you're...
Sean! You're always saying don't panic. Now I'm saying don't panic.
He's right. Listen to him.
And you didn't know the combination until I told you last...
That's it?
Just wait a second.
Yeah, wait a second, yes. My life's depending on it.
It was the same day that Slater left town.
Interesting thought. Yeah.
What?
But he left town so quietly. He didn't ask for any help. He didn't ask for any money.
You think he could have overheard me tell Morgan the combination?
Now you got it.
I'm trying to figure out where he was.
All right, without being too obvious about it, we can ask Linda if she knew where Slater was at various times during the day.
I can do that. She's fond of me. In a parental way.
Yeah. There's something else I have to remember. At the same time I was telling you about the combination, I was called away from the office to go to the warehouse with a problem.
I didn't stay here either. But I forgot why I left.
I'd work on that, Morgan, for your own sake. Because of now, I think that you stayed here and lifted something out of this safe.
Look, I'll try my best to figure out where I went.
Oh, you better get witnesses, too.
I will.
All right, you two track down Slater's movements up until the time he skipped town.
What about you, Sean?
I have to find out whose fingerprints Scorpio did find in that safe.
Well, you know, it goes a little quicker these days. Why don't you just give him a ring?
I can't do that. It's too urgent.
What do you mean too urgent?
Look, all I can show is a certain amount of natural curiosity.
Yeah, I get it.
Robert is getting much too close to our affairs as is.
Yeah.
Naturally, I'm going to pray that they find Slater's fingerprints in that safe.
And you should. Otherwise, Robert's going to catch me in a lie. It only takes one. And this one might be it.
Well, I hope all my questions haven't worn you out.
Oh, no, not at all. No, I'll do anything I can to help you catch this dreadful man. But now, if you're through with me for a while...
I think so, love. And listen, that photograph was worth all your trouble.
Oh. Well, then I'm going to go upstairs and have a little rest. And then afterwards, I'm going over to Kelly's and talk to Felicia.
She's doing all right, you know.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Holly, you know, you gave her very good advice.
Often she doesn't. However, she gives great advice regarding, you know, affairs of the heart and all that.
Oh, that's better. I'll be down in a little while.
I hope this is some good news for a change.
Yeah, thank you.
Speak of the devil.
Hello. Well, hello. Hi. Who, me?
Always, Bert.
Look, that story of Donnelly's about being robbed checks out. The fingerprints belong to Hines.
Also Slater.
Good.
Well, the prints we got off those red boots match up with the ones that we found inside the safe. Oh, here, take this. I also have Mariah's snapshot. I thought you might want it back.
How's the lab coming with those hair samples from Heinz's hotel room?
Well, we should have a make by noon tomorrow. Then we'll know if the hair that we took off that discarded mask matches up with the set of hair that we took out of his hotel room. That should really nail him, Robert.
One more thing. We need witnesses to testify as to his movements at the hospital. Now, Felicia and Frisco are working on that for me now.
Yes, they're planning to meet you later at Kelly's.
Yeah, my next move. I want a copy of these sent to Washington.
Yeah, that's already been done. Look, I've got to get back to the office.
Yeah, I'll see you there shortly, hopefully.
Okay, very good. Bye, Holly.
Bye. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Go on, I think there is. You want me to guess?
Not especially.
Oh, that's because I'm usually so good at guessing.
Not always.
Hines' prints are in Washington. Now, what if he has a record? It'd be awfully strange if Donnelly had hired a man like that without running a check first. What if...
Don't say it, Holly.
But...
If you can manage it, don't even think it.
I'm surprised that you're even thinking it.
Sure, Donnelly's the best friend I ever had. I trust him with my life. God only knows he's saved it often enough.
Right, just as recently as last November when we
Right.
were in Mexico.
And he took that bullet in the shoulder, that one that Peter had earmarked for my heart.
Well, I have been known to guess what you're thinking wrong sometimes.
Nice of you to remember that. Back to the chase.
Celia, I'm so sorry.
Hello, Lorena. You aren't even faintly sorry.
Well, this must come as something of a surprise to you.
Well, I was somewhat prepared, actually. Did you casually fling one up into the air, or is there another one around somewhere?
Don't bother to look for them. I'll pick them up next time I'm here.
Leopard shoes. How cute.
Jimmy Lee asked me to stay in the bedroom until he took you out.
Oh, did he? What happened? Did you get bored? Did you run out of things to read, or aren't you into that?
Jimmy Lee takes such long showers.
I know.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose you do.
Well, Lorena, if you're in a hurry, then I really don't want to keep you.
No. I am not in any hurry at all. Actually, it was when Jimmy Lee started singing in the shower. I just had to get out.
Yes, well, I'll try to improve his voice as well.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Is there any way of stopping you?
You don't have to answer.
Fair enough.
You know what you're getting into.
Aren't my eyes open wide enough?
Well, you might just think of taking this as a friendly warning.
Warning, yes. Friendly, come on, Lorena.
You could get hurt.
Well, we all take our chances. It's the human condition.
But you're not as tough as I am, Celia.
That may work to my advantage.
Finding my shoe had to hurt you.
I didn't ask Jimmy Lee for any commitment.
You quartermains, you know, you think you own it all.
Some of us do. And some of us don't.
So sure of yourself. You make me sick.
Well then, Lorena, why don't you spare yourself and go?
All right. Until Jimmy Lee whistles.
If that's how you get your kicks.
And let me just leave you with one little thought. Next time you think of dropping by to see Jimmy Lee, it's best to call first.
Yes, I'm sure you would know about that.
Yes. And now you do.
What are you doing here? I could feel the brain waves across the room.
Oh, this is a logbook of events involving Matt Hines. First when I put it together for Robert.
Oh, the Hines man. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, here's Frisco.
Ruby?
Hi there. Can I get you something? A cup of coffee?
Yeah, that'd be fine. How come Robert isn't here?
Well, he had a lot of moving around to do today. He should be here real soon.
Is that the log? Notes?
Yes, I was just looking at our notes. They look pretty good.
Oh, would you like to have your coffee here? How's Tony?
Tony's fine. Fine. I talked to Dr. Palmer. He just got through examining him, and he said Tony's condition is not deteriorating anymore.
Then he's holding steady.
Yeah.
Well, he was going downhill before.
Well, that stopped.
Could Tony start to get better now? A little better?
Yeah, he could.
I see. It's kind of like cautious good news.
Exactly the way to put it.
There's our police inspector.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello,
Things have been
Robert.
happening.
We got any closer to the guy?
As soon as I have a look at what you've got, I'll fill you in. I'm still waiting on a lab report and some printouts from Washington. So I'm
There you
expecting
are.
the body of my information to come from these notes.
Mm-hmm.
This is very good.
Thanks.
Very alert of you to note that Dr. Palmer detained Hines when he was leaving the emergency room.
He stuck a thermometer in his mouth.
When Palmer had finished talking to me on the phone, Hines had given him the slip.
That's right.
Which made Hines on the loose, free and clear to do whatever he liked when that smoke started and at the peak of confusion in the hospital. I think we now have a much clearer picture. The people in New York will know they're dealing with a killer.
What about the other guy?
The accomplice?
Well, this proves that someone else had to be involved.
Yeah, but we don't know who he is yet.
Well, as you said, he still could be in Port Charles.
Right. This is very, very good work.
Yeah, well,
What?
Felicia deserves most of the credit. She did most of the work. Listen, I'm going to the hospital now. I want to see if I can check up on Tanya and maybe see Tony.
I may see you there later.
Okay.
Bye.
Things seem to be a little better between you and Frisco.
Maybe a little.
That's good.
And it's a little too complicated to explain, but I have a lot to Holly.
Don't we all?
Oh, Sean.
Hello, Holly.
You missed Robert by about 15 minutes or so. Actually, he's rather near your place. He's at Kelly's.
Oh, maybe I can catch him over there. Could I use your phone?
Of course.
Thanks. I don't know whether or not Robert told you, but this business at General Hospital is hitting rather close to home. A man who worked for me by
I know. Matt Hines.
Oh, of course you'd know. I just wanted to come over and see about some fingerprints that were found inside my safe. Robert said he'd let me know.
Yes, he was telling me that he was going to let you know, but he's been so busy today. I could tell you.
About the prints?
Well, yes. One of the sets of prints found inside the safe belonged to your Mr. Hines.
Oh, I'd appreciate it very much, Holly, if you wouldn't call him my Mr. Hines. I mean, I can't understand how in the world I ever let a man like that into my organization in the first place.
You must be very upset.
Yeah, I am a bit upset. I leave the WSB to go into private life, and what happens? I get careless. A young guy comes to me, open, friendly, and I bite hook, line, and sinker. I even ran a routine check on him down in Mexico, but he was clean down there.
Yes, Robert was concerned about your hiring someone like
He must think I'm a damn fool.
Oh, Robert would never think anything like that.
Well, too soft, anyway.
Well, perhaps a little soft, but why not? You've been living the easy life in Mexico. Hello, Sean.
Well, hello, Mariah.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. Hello.
You've been so kind to Felicia.
Oh, I'm sorry I haven't been able to help her out lately. She's been going through a pretty bad time. But it certainly is a pleasure seeing you here in Port Charles.
Well, Robert had me flown in. I have to go right back in the morning. I have cleared up the mystery of who Mr. Slater is.
Slater,
Yes. I have a picture here. Oh, right over here.
Look,
This is Matt Hines.
you didn't know that he used two names?
No, Holly, I didn't. I mean, I'm sure Robert has already given copies of this to the police by now.
Yes, he's a marked man.
Yes, certainly is.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Of course I knew Lorena was in there when I came back. For one thing, you weren't dressed. And for another thing, you kept looking over toward the bedroom door.
I should have told you.
But you thought you could get away with it.
Yes, I thought I could.
Your luck ran out real fast. When you went to take a shower, I came in here, sat down, and saw one of her sleazy shoes.
That could have been left here weeks ago.
It could have been, but it wasn't, because it wasn't here earlier. This is too much.
Wait, whoa. You're gonna listen to me.
Why, so you can flim-flam your way out of this?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Well, I'm not sure I want to hear
I don't
either.
care if you want to hear it or not. You're gonna listen to me.
Why? Are you going to stop me from going out that door?
Yes, I am. Now, look. You know that Lorena was here. I can't talk my way around that, now can I?
No, you can't.
That's right.
So?
So when you were here this morning, you turned me on.
That was not my mission.
Celia, you can't help turning me on. Look, the kind of chemistry we have between us, all the brains in the world aren't going to change. I'm a man. I got needs, wants, desires, but I don't confuse them with love. So you get mad and you walk out.
Okay, so let's just skip that to the part where Lorena walks in.
At least you don't think I called her.
No, I don't want to go into it right now, but Lorena knew that I was going to be here earlier. Remember that phone call you had? You answered it and no one spoke? Well, I'm sure she got an earful of Bach.
So you walk out, and she walks in. To be blunt, I used her.
That is blunt.
It's the truth.
I suppose it is.
See, I don't care about her.
So is that supposed to make it all right?
No, it's not supposed to make it all right. All I'm doing is just telling you the truth. I'm not making any excuses. I also don't want to make a big deal out of it.
Jimmy Lee, I'm a reasonably sophisticated person, but sometimes...
Look, just let me finish, okay?
Okay.
This also happens to be the truth.
Good. Go ahead.
You divorce Grant and marry me, there'll be no more Lorenas in my life. See, you gotta know that you're the only woman I've ever wanted.
Jimmy Lee, sometimes I don't even know what day of the week it is.
If you come into my life all the way, and there'll be no one else.
I've got to make a phone call. Hello, Jake. It's Celia. I want to file for a divorce from Grant as soon as possible. No, Jake, I really don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want you to start on the proceedings right away. Naturally, I want it as soon as possible. I said that, yes. Please, all right. Thanks, let me know.
Notice there was a period when the three of us were out of the room, out of the office, for a few minutes when Slater took off.
The point is, where was he hiding while we were talking?
In the communications room. You see, that door doesn't shut completely.
Straighten up, Orion. Brought the hook.
Slater's fingerprints?
Yeah, inside the safe.
Well, you can understand how we felt.
And you can understand how I felt.
Yeah. You're off one hook, and now all three of us are on another hook.
Now what?
First, I have to find out how did he ever know the combination of that safe?
I wouldn't have even told my mother.
Well, yeah, we'll be working on that, Sean. He may have overheard you give the combination to Morgan.
Let's find out. You two start talking as soon as I close the door.
Help!
Sam, in a conversational tone, huh?
Help!
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt.
Enough. Heard every word.
How much cash was there?
Only enough for him to live on for a couple of weeks.
He's got the jewelry.
Exactly.
I hope he's not going to try to fence it.
He doesn't know a damn thing about fencing. That's your specialty.
That's why we're all in trouble. If he's caught, that's it for all of us.
How do you go about finding a fence when you don't know anything about that kind of thing?
Could be dangerous. You could be robbed, or you could be shot. Or the cover police could arrest you in the process.
Oh, you certainly don't want to arrest it. Sam, when we were talking about the combination of the safe, what else did we talk about?
Well, let me think.
Well, didn't you mention something about using a new fence?
Yeah, I was telling you about Anna Devane.
You sure? So am I.
So there he was, in the communications room, listening to you give Morgan the combination and hearing the name of this fence that we're trying to use.
And you told me you knew Anna.
Yeah, I did know her. She was once a WSB agent. Let's find out if she still is.
Well, she couldn't be. No. I know for a fact that she's in this business now.
I have a way of finding out these things, Sam. Is she? Or isn't she?
And if she is, I'm dead.
Hold it.
Inactive.
She's out of the WSB. She's on her own.
If it's a name that Slater knows, he'll head straight for her.
Unless he's already caught by the police first. They now have a picture of Slater Hines.
How did they get a picture of him?
We'll go into that later.
Sean, let's say that Slater does contact her. I better call her and warn her about him.
Sam, hold it. Now, I want you to go see her personally and make damn sure that she is a fence and not a WSB cover.
Look, when you get down to it, there's only one thing that matters, is that we get to Slater before the New York police does, or Robert Scorpio does.
Yeah, but first I'm going to give you both a direct order. There is to be no more violence without my permission. Is that understood?
You know me.
Yeah, okay.
Slater's running scared now. It won't be easy to catch. Knows the police are after him now. He must also know that we're after him, too.
No more living in somebody's gatehouse for you. I'm gonna make sure that you get the house of your dreams with an art studio. As a matter of fact, you design it, I'll build it.
Lovely dreams, Jimmy Lee.
You take care of the dreaming part, and I'll make those dreams come true. Wanna know something? I never thought I'd say this to a woman, but I'm putty in your hands.
No, don't even say that, because you're not.
You want to see? Huh?
No, I'd rather be serious.
Well, I can do serious.
No. No.
Come on, stay with me.
No,
Why?
because there's too much Lorena here. She's all over the place.
Come on, Celia, I thought we settled that.
No, I want to wait.
Wait.
Yes. I want to find out if you can be faithful to one woman.
For how long?
As long as it takes.
Okay, just don't take too long. You know I'm human.
You know, it's funny, but it's a lot more important to me than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, but I have to go now.
No, don't.
Yes, I do. I have to go right now. Listen to those. Yes?
Yeah, my name's Slater. Miss Devane is expecting me.
Yes, we're one flight out, Mr. Slater. Come right in.
I ran up.
You're welcome to have a seat, Mr. Slater.
Thank you.
Mr. Slater?
Hello, Miss Devane.
Yes?
I'm Jack Slater. To say on the phone, we've done business together with Sam Morgan.
What do you want to discuss with me?
Well, I thought it was obvious I have something to sell.
I never trust the obvious.
I don't understand. Oh, you want to see the merchandise?
Oh, I may mean a great many things. I suggest that you just get on with it, hmm?
Right. A few of them. This is a very nice place you have. A lot of expensive items. Just never thought a woman as beautiful as you would be involved in something like this. I'd really like to make a deal right now.
You're very nervous, Mr. Slater.
Maybe I should be honest with you.
Some people say that honesty is the best policy. Why didn't you try it?
I'm hot. That's why I can make you a good deal. I need to really keep moving.
Habsburg cut. Look, if any government is trying to regain these, I'm not interested, okay?
No government knows of their existence, Miss Devane.
Who does?
4 people.
Only 4?
There were 5, but the 5th is dead. Come to think of it, there were 6, but he's dying.
The dead and the dying. Somehow, I don't think from natural causes. And I think that you are very hot indeed.
I am.
You on the run?
Yes.
Who is after you?
I don't think I should say. But that's why I can make you a good deal, and I'd really like to do it right now.
Yes, so you said, Mr. Slater. Look, there's no chance, okay?
What?
No, I'm sorry. I want to examine everything very carefully and evaluate. See if I can afford these pieces. I mean, these are collector's items, Mr. Slater. Though, of course, I'm sure you know that.
Well, I know the real good stuff, yeah.
I'm talking about the sort of collectors who collect things so they can just look at them in private. There aren't a lot of those. But the ones that do exist are very rich indeed.
Well, I have to be out of New York by tonight. Maybe I ought to look around.
By all means.
I just don't know how much time you need.
Tomorrow night.
That makes me very nervous.
Mrs. Slater, you have every reason to be nervous. You are walking around the city with a fortune in your pocket.
Well, you understand my problem then.
Yes. Look, we could have dinner here tomorrow night. I'm sure it's very difficult for you to dine out. It could turn into a very pleasant evening.
Really?
Oh, really?
Then it's a date.
Why, thank you. A very pleasant one, too. For both of us.
I hope so.
Honey, I'm worried about you trying to hold down 2 jobs at once.
I want to. And I have to. Besides, my job with Dr. Quartermain and Dr. Andrews really isn't that tough.
Oh?
And I want to earn my room and board here.
Oh, honey, you don't have to earn your
bored, dear?
Oh, yes, I do. I can't use people anymore. Not you or not anybody.
Felicia?
Oh, grandmother.
Hello,
I'm glad
darling.
you came by.
Mariah.
Hello, Ruby.
You don't have to leave back for Texas, really, do you?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, there's no other way to do it.
Look, it's not very busy right now. Why don't the two of you just sit down and have a lovely visit?
Okay?
Can I get you something?
I'll do it.
No, thanks. No, Holly has been plying me with tea all day.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I think so.
You think what?
I think that you're a little happier than when I saw you last time.
Well, I don't know if happy is the word. I think about Tony and I get knots in my stomach. Happens when I think about Tony and Frisco, too.
Yes, but something's changed with you.
Well, maybe one thing.
And what's that?
Well, I really think Frisco believes I care about what happened and my part in it. Before he didn't.
That's a step forward. Felicia, I was against it. But now, I'm very proud of you for staying in Port Charles.
Everything quiet here?
Oh, Robert.
Same?
Yeah, it's the same as before. His condition is stabilized.
Yeah, I got that from Palmer.
Right.
He said that we may be able to move him shortly. Get him out of ICU, and I thought maybe put him in obstetrics. That way I can have a guard with him all the time.
Uh-huh. That's good. That's good. I'm very grateful, Robert.
Listen, I'm grateful for your attitude since since I let you out of jail.
Yeah. It was quite a dressing down you gave me, but it's sunk in. Robert, listen.
What?
Now that we definitely know that it's Hines or Slater or what the hell ever you want to call him, now that we know that this is the guy that we're after, isn't there more that I can do to help? I mean, I just want one go at him before you lock him up, please.
You're going to be at the end of a very long line.
I wouldn't care.
I don't even want you thinking about it.
What do you mean?
I want you to think about the man or men that helped Slater get to Tony. Now, we know at this point that he couldn't have done it alone. In his own way, this other guy is just as dangerous. Perhaps he's still here in Port Charles. What I'm trying to tell you here is Tanya and Tony need you now more than ever.
Robert, do you have any idea who this other man is?
Coming up at 3:30, join Steve Edwards for 330, when we'll find out how America and Hollywood seem through the eyes of a Russian actor now starring in American films. And meet some real winners, women who've lost more than 100 pounds each. They'll tell us how they did it and how it's changed their lives. Live at 3:30 on 330.